everyone. This is John from Models by John Michael. If y'all could go ahead and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'd really appreciate it. Be sure to hit that notification bell, like my videos, share my videos, all that fantastic stuff. The other thing you can do is follow me along on Facebook and Instagram. It's the same name, Models by John Michael, and y'all can check out some of the content that I have posted on there. So today I want to do a completed kit walk around for the Boba Fett model kit by Bandai. I did a in the box review for this kit. I don't know, it was a while back, a few months ago now, maybe 6 months ago. But this is a 1/12 scale kit, snap together model like all of the other Bandai stuff. But nonetheless, it is a fantastic kit. So I did post some photos of it online, of the Boba Fett model kit online. So you guys may have seen some of this stuff already, but I'm just going to kind of show you in the video some of the stuff that I did to it and also some of the stuff to just be aware of when you build this thing. So here it is. So he's all painted into Maya paint. And the chipping is done with the Vallejo chipping medium. So, oh, he wants to fall off of there. So I'll just, I'll just take him off the stand. This way he doesn't, he's kind of stuck on the stand. All right. I'll just hold this 1 foot. So the way I did it was I painted the armor in silver and then went over it with the Vallejo chipping medium. And then after that, I painted the color that I wanted for that armor piece to be. And then it's activated with water, so then I just went over it with a brush to get the chipping effect. So here's kind of a close-up of him. Hopefully it'll focus. That's about close enough, I think. So, and here's a good look at the jetpack as well. Took me about, I would say, 2 months, maybe a month and a half to complete this kit. A lot of fun to do, very, very easy to do. The nice thing about the Bandai kits is that you can go as far as you want with them, so you don't have to paint them because the kit is modeled completely in color. So if you just want a kit that's straight out of the box, you snapped it together and threw it on the shelf, you can do that. And they actually still look pretty good. But if you want something that's more realistic, then this is what you want to do, is you want to go ahead and you want to paint them and stuff like that. So, and I was kind of going for kind of what you see in the movies and then kind of not at the same time. So I kind of took some artistic liberties, if you will, with building this kit. So there, if you look at some of the images you see in Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back, you'll see some differences. And obviously, when you see him again in Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett series, he's repainted his armor, and there's a lot less chipping on it. So, and then I do want to show you on his cape here. Hopefully you can see it well enough. So there's a slight variance in the color. So I did the cape itself in olive green, and then I went over the olive green with, I think it's NATO brown, Tamiya NATO brown, to kind of give it a color variance. Because if you look at some of the pictures, there's this stripe, that kind of diagonal stripe that goes across his cape. But I didn't want a defined line. I just kind of wanted to do like a nice little like difference in color, so kind of give it a faded effect. And I think it turned out pretty nicely. Hopefully the camera picks it up well enough. In person, it looks really, really nice. One thing to be really aware of with this is this line here on this elbow that goes from the under this, the sleeve here down to his, what would be his flamethrower. It's this black semi-flexible plastic. My son was handling the model. He picked it up and he bent the arm and that sucker just snapped off. So I took some string and I glued it into place here, and then glued it into place on the inlet port there, I guess is what you'd want to call it. So it's just something to be aware of. I've seen quite a few other model builders do pretty much the same thing, as they just took a bit of string and simulated the line that way, and it works out all right, I think. The other thing to be aware of with these kits is Bandai decals are pretty thick for whatever reason. So they're kind of like the Tamiya decals. They're a little thicker, so they are a little tougher to work with. There were a few decals that I didn't put on here just because I didn't want to bother with them. But the ones that I did do were obviously his Mandalorian emblem on his arm. That's, his emblem here on his chest. And then the one in the middle here, that's actually a decal too. And then his little life sign readouts, that's a decal. And then there's a couple of decals on the helmet that I did. And obviously your kill markings here, your hash markings that he put on his helmet. So the weathering, I did do some weathering on this. Besides the chipping, I did it with the AK weathering pencils, and then I also did it with some Flores weather wash, just to kind of give him a little bit of a dirtier look, so to speak. So, and it also brings out some of the detail nicely on there too. It's like around the pockets here, you can see a little bit of darkening there, around the tools on his legs. So just to kind of give it not necessarily a fresh look, because when you see Boba Fett in the show, he's not exactly brand new, shall we say. So that is Boba Fett. Now, the other one I want to show you, I know this is a little bit of a two-for-one, I didn't warn you up front, but this is the Mandalorian kit that my son built. He got this for Christmas. Now, they've since come out with one that is chrome and not just like the silver plastic. So, but this is the chrome edition, or not the chrome edition, the silver plastic edition. It's almost the same height. Actually, I think they are the same height. Yeah, they're identical. The construction of them is nearly identical. Some of the molds that they use for the Mandalorian, or for the Boba Fett kit, are used in the Mandalorian kit as well. So there are a lot of similarities. He put this thing together, I don't know, probably in the span of like 2 hours. So it didn't take him long to finish it all. And this is a good example of if you just want to throw it together, so to speak, and not do any of the painting or anything like that, they actually still look pretty good. So my son didn't want to paint it, so he just went ahead and put it together the way it is. So very fun kit to do. He likes this kind of stuff, likes the snap together type stuff. So he's not big on the glue together models, and comes with all the weapons that he does in the show. So he's got the Beskar spear, you got your long range rifle, and of course the pistol. I don't think this one came with the dark saber. It might have. I'm not sure, but I don't see the dark saber here. So, but as you can see, it's actually a pretty decent looking model kit. So anyway, if you are thinking of picking up either one of those kits, I mean, flat out, I just recommend them. I think you would really enjoy putting either one of these things together. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Thank you for watching so much, and you guys take care. Happy modeling.